Number 4, but number 2 is Sibton Abbey, ridden by Steve Smith-Eccles. 3 is Cool Ground, Paul Holly. 4, Riverside Boy, Richard Dunwoody. 5, Merry Master, G. Armitage. 6, Fiddler's Pike, this is Rosemary Henderson. 7 is Wilsford, ridden by David Bridgewater. 8, Indian Tonic, ridden by Chris Maud. And 10, Rufus, ridden by Brendan Powell. Winners of 56 races here between them, and earners of more than £600,000 in prize money. And here's how they bet on them.
First show here, Riverside Boy was 6-4. He's just drifted to 7-4, and that, of course, would have been slightly different had party politics run here. Cool Ground, not far behind, second favourite at 9-4. Horse who's already won this race and is a course specialist. Indian Tonic, 4-1 from the Twiston Davis stable, seeking a treble here. Wilsford has drifted from 6s to 8s, but he's a horse that stays forever and goes in the soft. Merry Master, down from Yorkshire, has also gone from 6s out to 8s. Sibton Abbey, who was a surprise winner of the Hennessy when ground was like this, is an 8-1 shot, but he hasn't shown a lot of late. Fiddler's Pike is well on the drift from 14s out to 20-1, and Rufus whips them in at 50-50-1.
And running downhill towards the first of the 20 fences this time instead of the normal 22. And setting off at a pretty good bat they are too, considering they've got 3 miles and an extended 5 furlongs and a faller. And it looks as though it was Indian Tonic who went at the first, went at the bend down in the first, and it was Indian Tonic. Indian Tonic slipped up on that bend. They were going a real gallop into it, and so we've lost one of the young promising contenders, the 7-year-old Indian Tonic. And he's upsides Riverside Boy now, the favourite. And let's hope he's going to run out and not interfere with him or the remainder as they come to this first fence. Riverside Boy jumps upside the riderless Indian Tonic with a little gap then to Fiddler's Pike and then Cool Ground, coming to the first of the 4 ditches. And Riverside Boy landed in the lead there, and very wisely Indian Tonic skipped the fence and is going round the outside. That was the third. Riverside Boy from Fiddler's Pike and Wilford and Cool Ground on the inside, and then Merry Master, and then Sibton, and behind Sibton Abbey is Rufus. That was the water. Riverside Boy from Fiddler's Pike and Cool Ground and Wilsford. Merry Master on the outside of Sibton Abbey, and then Rufus. Number 5. Riverside Boy from Fiddler's Pike, Cool Ground and Wilsford. Merry Master, Sibton Abbey, and Chris Maud is up all right after that unfortunate fall on the level running down to the turn. A reminder there for Rufus, and the riderless Indian Tonic has run right out towards the outside as they begin to swing on the outside, out of the backstretch on the first circuit, with Riverside Boy the leader. Riverside Boy swings left-handed. Fiddler's Pike is in second and Cool Ground third. 4 is Rufus with Wilsford 5 on his outside, then Merry Master, and then Sibton Abbey. And keeping pace with them, but on a wide outside, is the riderless Indian Tonic. He's right out on the flat track. So they turn into the home stretch on the first circuit. This will be number 6 of the 20 fences in all. Riverside Boy lands in the lead from Fiddler's Pike and Cool Ground. Rufus, Wilsford, Merry Master, Sibton Abbey, the back marker, the second of the ditches, and Riverside Boy from Fiddler's Pike and Cool Ground, and Wilsford and Merry Master, and Rufus and Sibton Abbey, who's getting reminders there from Steve Smith-Eccles as the leaders come to the next. Riverside Boy coming to the 8th with Fiddler's Pike upsides and then Cool Ground. Wilsford being punched along there, pushed along hands and heels by David Bridgewater. Rufus over on the far side. Merry Master comes next, and then Sipton Abbey. Number 10 they're coming to now. Riverside Boy from Fiddler's Pike and Cool Ground and Rufus. Merry Master, Wilsford and Sipton Abbey. So they come down past the winning post with another complete circuit. And Riverside Boy, the favourite, the leader, from Fiddler's Pike on the near side and Cool Ground on the far side. Then comes Rufus. Behind Rufus is Merry Master, then Wilsford and Sipton Abbey. And pretty well everything bar Riverside Boy and Cool Ground off the bridle now, as they got another complete circuit. Fiddler's Pike still going quite well though under Rosemary Henderson. They've got 10 left to jump, all the others being pushed along in this arduous ground. Sipton Abbey tailed off and looks as though he's going to be pulled up. They press this rise. It's Riverside Boy, only 6 left now in it. Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, Wilsford being driven up on the outside of Fiddler's Pike, then comes Rufus and then Merry Master. As they come to the next, number 11, Riverside Boy from Cool Ground and Wilsford, then Fiddler's Pike and Rufus. And Merry Master's gone there. Merry Master out of it, a very bad mistake, gave G. Armitage no chance. Third of the ditches, Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, then Wilsford and Fiddler's Pike. A slow jump there by Rufus, who appears to be towering. The 13th, Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike and Wilsford, and only just jumping it was Rufus. Coming to the water now, for the final time, of course, and Riverside Boy, the leader from Cool Ground, and Fiddler's Pike and Wilsford. Wilsford only just struggled over the water, only just got over it. Coming down to the next. 6 out, Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike, Wilsford just struggling over it, Rufus just struggling over it. The last over on the far side, which they miss, of course. Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike, and then Wilsford. They've got 5 left to jump. G. Armitage is up all right after that fall. And Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, the big 2 in this Coral Welsh National, from Fiddler's Pike and Wilsford, with way back Rufus. And racing towards the home turn now, Riverside Boy trying to become the 5th Martin Pipe Train winner in the last 6 years. Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike battling on gamely under Rosemary Henderson. Wilsford a long way behind them, and Rufus trying to get back into it now. But Riverside Boy comes to this 5 out, clear of Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike, then Wilsford. The final ditch now. And as they come to it, it's Riverside Boy from Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike and Wilsford. Riverside Boy, Cool Ground, Fiddler's Pike, Wilsford, a distant 4th, and Rufus just struggles over it. 3 fences left to be jumped now in the Coral Welsh National, and Riverside Boy, the leader, jumps it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lengths clear of Fiddler's Pike, who goes into 2nd. Cool Ground a toiling 3rd, then Wilsford in 4, coming down to the 2nd last. Riverside Boy well clear of Fiddler's Pike, who's in 2nd. Cool Ground is 3rd, and then Wilsford 4 as they come down to the final fence now, and Riverside Boy just has to jump it. Riverside Boy, the favourite, comes to it, jumps it well, gets away from it, an enormous cheer. Fiddler's Pike jumps it 2nd. Cool Ground jumps it third, only just gets over it. Wilsford jumps it 4 and Rufus 5, and racing up to the line, and Riverside Boy wins the Coral Welsh National of 1993 in very good style indeed. Riverside Boy the winner. Second is Fiddler's Pike under a great ride from Rosemary Henderson. Third is Cool Ground. Fourth is Wilsford, and fifth is Rufus. They're the only finishers, and so the result. First, number 4, Riverside Boy, owned by the Bisgrove Partnership, trained by Martin Pipe and ridden by Richard Dunwoody. Second was number 6, Fiddler's Pike, owned by Mrs. Rosemary Henderson, trained by her and ridden by her. And third was number 3, Cool Ground, owned by Whitcomb Manor Racing Stables, trained by David Ellsworth and ridden by Paul Holly. And fourth was number 7, Wilsford.
First, number 4, Riverside Boy, 6-4 favourite. Second, number 6, Fiddler's Pike, 20-1. And third, number 3, Cool Ground, 9-4.